Welcome, everybody, to our overview tonight. We're so happy to be with you and tell you about Arbonne, about the business, about the culture, a little bit about our stories. Stephanie Fisher is a special guest tonight, and she's going to help me present. But just a quick little background about my story before we get into the meat of what we want to share tonight. My name is Renee Klein, and I'm an Arbonne independent consultant and executive regional vice president. And my story isn't typical. So if you do want to check out what's typical, you can go to earnings.arbonne.com. You are going to hear me say that a few times tonight. We just want to make sure we give you all the information that you need to make a really good decision. But you are invited because someone thought so highly of you. And take it as such a huge compliment because we don't invite just anybody to this. This is something so meaningful for us in our community. It's people that we want to spend time with, do life with, laugh with, cry with, grow with. And so just thank you for being on and having an open heart and an open mind. I first learned about Arbonne 19 years ago. I was really struggling with my self-esteem due to a lot of skin issues. Love the products. They worked great. I kept recommending them because they did. And, I wanted everyone to feel good like I felt. And then that was about it for me. Just loved the products. But then I was in a pretty toxic corporate job. And I was like, there has to be more. And I kept recommending Arbonne this whole time. And my friend and mentor said, this could be a business for you. And I just decided, like, I never thought I would do something like this, but what did I have to lose? Because I wanted more out of life. I knew I wanted a family and I wanted flexibility and I wanted choices. And so I just jumped in. I worked really hard. Because of that work, I was able to build an incredible team that I love so much, help a lot of people, and achieve like the top 2% in our company. And what that's really given me is not only the ability to give that gift away to other people. It might look like extra time for you. It might look like extra money for you. It might look like a different community for you. But for me personally, I have a big vision to make an impact on the mental illness community. It's impacted my family's life. And so because of Arbonne and the hard work that I've put in, I've been really able to have more time and money to put for bipolar research, mental health research. So that's a little bit about my story. But I want you to think about what your story could be, what you want out of life when you're listening tonight. So Steph, I'm going to toss it over to you to get us started.
Okay, amazing. Thanks, Renee. It's such a pleasure to be on with you all tonight. And like Renee said, I am Stephanie Fisher, and I am from Edmond, Oklahoma. I'm an executive regional vice president with Arbonne. And like Renee, we are the top 2% of our company in Arbonne. And we want you guys to know that because it is extraordinary to be where we are. And really, truly, what that level of Arbonne creates is an extraordinary life. It's a life that I didn't know I could live. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what exactly has brought you all here tonight, but I was at a crossroads in my life, gosh, probably 18 years ago. It was actually, I was a personal trainer and fitness director at a country club in Edmond, Oklahoma, where I live. And I was just looking for more. I don't know if you can identify, but I was on this hamster wheel. Anybody on feeling like you might be on a hamster wheel? It's like Groundhog Day, right? You get the same thing again and again and again. And like they say, you keep doing the same thing and not changing anything, but you're expecting results. We know what they call that. And so I knew I had to change something. Little did I know that the impact of our economy over 9/11 would kick me out of my little comfortable nest and cause me to have an open mind for the first time to look at this business. Like Renee, I was in love with the Arbonne products. I was using their skincare. I was very skeptical about them adding nutrition, but I was at a place in that crossroads in my life when I was open to looking at more and wondering if something like this is something that I could do. I wanted to have that choice living that you hear about today. That phrase has really popped up a lot in my life in the past couple of weeks. And really that's really what our past president of our company, Rita Davenport, used to say. That's living the life that you choose and making a difference doing it. And that's really what I saw for other people in this company. again, I wondered if it was something that I could do personally. And so I was curious. And so I hope you're curious tonight just to pull in some information and see if this can be congruent for you and your family. I wanted to, back then, help as many women as I could. I had, mainly women clients who were coming to me with personal training. They were also looking for something nutrition-wise, but I was seeing that, there was no magic pill, no magic drink, no anything like that. So I was super skeptical on the nutrition side of things. But I saw, again, this line from Arbonne making a change in people's health, in so many people's health. I wanted to see if it could make a change in my financial health. And, there's all those different aspects of health, right? And so I was curious. And you guys, I also knew that that hamster wheel was something that I had to get off of for my mental health, right? And I knew that there was a number, right? We all have this number that will enable us to replace what we need to be able to shift some things, right? Financially in our family's life. And so I'm a busy mom, wife. You guys know you probably are doing the things with your family. Or your puppies or both. And I just needed some flexibility and some time freedom. And I wanted my own brand. I wanted, Stephanie Fisher Wellness to be able to be funded, just even beyond helping people with working out. I wanted to be able to take the gift that I had been given with Arbonne and be able to see how it could make a difference in the financial futures of other families. And this was a realm that I had never had as a personal trainer, right? You can't teach everyone to do exactly what you're doing, but in Arbonne, I saw others who were teaching people to do what they were doing. So I thought, okay, could I take this Arbonne vehicle and just simply make it my vehicle toward that life of choice that I wanted. And so that's what it's done for me and my family. I've lived a life with Arbonne over the past, 18, 19 years that I never would have had before as a personal trainer. I got to step off that hamster wheel, and I've just been able to make more choices in my life than I ever thought possible. Like Renee mentioned, I've awakened that passion, like with her, with the mental health side, I've awakened a passion inside of me to be able to give back missionally in ways that we never would have been able to before as a family, and go and serve in third world countries and do mission work with my family in ways that we never, again, would have been able to as a personal trainer. And so it's been a huge blessing to me. I mean, it also, like I said, awakened that within me personally to hand this gift off to other people. So we're going to tell you about this gift tonight a little bit more. So who are we as a company? We are a company who is health and wellness for over the past 4 decades, you guys. And hang on, sorry, let me, something just happened with my computer. 1 second, give me. Okay. So we are a health and wellness company that over the past 4 decades, yes, 40 years, we have had the history of helping people and families, like our founder, Pedro Morica, said that he dreamt of Arbonne to be a place where people and families could flourish. And that's what we've been. We've been stronger mind, body, and beautiful skin with a competitive earning plan that truly does help to replace incomes. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I was a little skeptical. I thought businesses like this, maybe you could make a little extra side money, but this is a company, and Renee will show you later the different levels and those averages that can truly, with the competitive plan that we have, that makes such a difference in families' lives. So we are a place where people can really flourish, where we can help to be the vehicle for families and for individuals to be entrepreneurs and be passionate about that mind, body, skin, the holistic person, and being healthy in all those areas, including the financial area. We're teaching people to be good to themselves, the community, and the planet. And that brings us to our sustainability as actually a B corporation. This is an enormous, enormous deal. If you don't know what a B corporation is, maybe you've heard of. There's about 3,100 different companies in the world that are B corporations, and that basically means that we have proven that we are people and planet over profits, and that we're sustainable. And we're decreasing waste, we're increasing recyclable, we are even down to like the different inks that we use when we make our boxes and our products that are not leaving a carbon footprint or anything harmful or detrimental to our environment. And so it's an enormous deal, not only with our the way that we impact the planet, but it also means that we impact the planet positively in giving back in organizations that need help, like Renee mentioned, with mental health and teen organizations and women empowerment and things like that. And so it's super it just wells in my heart to know that we are a part of that B corporation. And you've heard of probably Athleta or Tom's or those kind of companies that we know give back. Those are B corporations as well. So take a look at that. That's a huge deal. And then we are also a part of a global company, global opportunity in the US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Poland. And so we're only in 6 countries right now, you guys, which is enormous because there's so much more that we can be doing. Just like this tonight, you all are hearing about this in a Zoom meeting that literally can be global and touch people beyond just you and your small community where you live or big city where you live, but it can literally be a global business where you can have teams that can impact this entire globe. There's no territory, so you can build anywhere in any of those countries that I mentioned, and hopefully soon to be even more countries. As far as the products go, I think that's a no-brainer, like I said before, making the difference in people's lives and health. With mind, body, skin is such a no-brainer because of our ethical standards. We are so innovative and have been for 40 years. I mean, Petter being that biochemist who literally set the precedence in using higher ethical standards. In the European Cosmetic Commission, which is like our FDA in the US, they ban over 1,400 different ingredients. In the US, guess how many we ban? If I could hear you guys answer, we only ban 11, you guys, which just makes me really sad for our US FDA. But Arbonne actually abides by our own stringent ingredient policy that has over 2,000 different ingredients that are toxic, and they are on our not allowed list. That, to me, I know that I've got peace of mind as the mom, knowing that what goes on in my body and also my family's, I don't have to be the science expert because I know that those labels that are on the back of our products, that they've already endured that stringent testing that Arbonne has set so high. And again, something I can have just a ton of peace of mind in. We also have a third-party certifications that are just subject to that scientific testing, and that we continually raise those standards. So it's not just that we did them once, but we are continually doing those with 100% vegan, cruelty-free, non-GMO products formulated without gluten and dairy or any artificials. So none of the nasties. You don't have to worry about those things because it's just simply never, has never, and will never be put into Arbonne's products. And we'll continue to have those strict standards and that testing going forward so that you can continue to be just footloose and fancy free, and you're getting the best. All right. We offer a 45-day money back guarantee on everything, so you don't have to worry about the product standards. They are seriously incredible. That's kind of the no-brainer side. Now, on the business side of things, you want to look at having a consumable product that you would represent. So what this means is that the work that I did 18, 19 years ago continues to pay me back again and again because it is something that is used and consumed and reordered. So that is magic in this business. That's totally key because those clients, they love them, they buy them, they use them, they run out of them, they reorder. It's click and order online instead of me having to worry about opening a brick and mortar. I mentioned my passion is health and wellness. I love teaching yoga, but I don't want to be paying the thousands of dollars that it would take to open my own studio. I absolutely love that I don't have that overhead. But my husband being a business owner himself, talk about overhead, y'all. We have lived that firsthand, and I'm so, so glad that in Arbonne, I don't have to worry about that. I've got that repeat business, people coming back again and again because they absolutely love it, risk-free, 45-day money back, right? So people are purchasing, that we have products in all people's different budgets. And so we've got something that is a little higher priced and big time on anti-aging. And we've got a little bit of a lower price point as well for maybe younger skin types and younger budgets, and anything in between. We have makeup, body care, hair care, essential oils, sports nutrition, men's line, baby line. Our past president, she used to say we take you from basket to casket, which I think is kind of cute. Also, our two hottest selling lines, our 30 Days to Healthy Living program. If you maybe already done this before, you know what all the buzz really is about with our 30 Days to Healthy Living program. It completely, me personally, revolutionized my health. Again, taught me things that I never knew before, even in the industry that I was and still am a part of. Nutrition and healthy, simple plan that you can go back to again and again and again for the rest of your life, and a community to support you in it. It's fabulous. So if you don't know about the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, definitely do that, participate in that, and get your own testimonial. For me, I just had all kinds of cyclical migraine issues, hormonal issues, and things like that going on, and I had to hit the reset button. Again, trying to out-exercise a bad diet, it catches up with you. There's no such thing as running enough miles to try to get past, that weight on the end of our fork. That's really truly the most important weight that we need to be lifting. And so we'll teach you about that. We'll also teach you about our anti-aging skincare line, our RE9 set. Those are our two most highest skewed items in Arbonne. And again, those are things that make such a difference in people's lives that when they run out, they cannot even dream of not having, that cleanser again or that protein powder again. So with that, both of those lines actually are a part of our timing and trends. And timing and trends is so huge with Arbonne. People are really starting to have more of a need, more awareness that, gosh, we've got to have a side hustle, right? Side hustles account for an estimated $1.4 trillion of the US income in 2018, okay? So people know that they've got to find something where they can be their own boss, have flexibility, and if they literally have one of these, then they know that they can be building a business that's flexible. Social businesses are growing over social media. I'm sure you've seen so many people out there recommending something that they love. People are listening, right? And this little convergence on the side hustle, and then, with the economy and what's going on with it, it's kind of like what I mentioned before, back in 9/11 when the economy, bottomed out. As a personal trainer, I was one of the first things that they cut off of their budget. Guess what? People aren't cutting out looking great and feeling great. They know that they've got to keep that as a priority. And so that global wellness market is booming. It's a $4.2 trillion industry, and such a no-brainer to be a part of because people are demanding clean skincare. They want their well-being products. They want their weight management solutions, and Arbonne has all of that for us. So right place, right time. Like I said, click and order, not brick and mortar. So why Arbonne? Why now? As an independent consultant, you can order everything online on your ID number at a low startup cost and minimal risks. You can share those products like many people are doing through social media or word of mouth. Renee is going to tell you a little bit more about how to build that team and maximize that. So Renee, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Well, Stephanie did an amazing job because my slides, something like disappeared from half of my slides. So y'all, she's a rock star. Good job, Steph. That's really the truth. This business is so simple. It's just sharing the points of what we're so excited about. And I get to tell you about how it works. And this business really is so simple. And I am going to tell you how we earn commission, but really at the none of it is that we are recommenders. We are natural recommenders. You guys, like, have you watched something on Netflix? We've all been home a lot. Have you watched something on Netflix? You're telling your friends. Have you read a good book, listened to a good podcast, made a good recipe? Like anything that's working right now, we are telling each other because that's what people do. It's that human interaction. In Arbonne, we just get paid to share what we love. We recommend what we love based on our own experiences. And so how it works, Arbonne consultants share the products they love with our network, and we earn commissions on what we sell. So, there's so many different ways to do it. Right now, we are so lucky that we own the virtual space. We know how to do this. Even when we have glitches, we still can get together and share what we love and share what we do through social media in all the different countries that we're in. You can do it over Zoom, Facebook, you can do events, you can do outside events, one-to-one. There's so many different ways. I always say to someone, what makes you excited? What makes you, like, what do you get excited about? Getting together with people, hopping on the phone with someone, sending them a text, whatever makes you excited and sharing your recommendation, that's how you're going to be successful. And as like a leader, we want to help our team find their thing. And so I'm so excited to share that with you. Yeah, I've lost a lot of slides. So luckily I kind of know what I'm talking about. So there are 3 ways to earn money in Arbonne. And this is really what's important. The first way, we earn commission on personal sales. You get what you put into it. Now, again, if you want to know like typical commissions, you can look at earnings.arbonne.com. We get paid. So if I love Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living program, and I help a couple of people get enrolled for the one that's starting August 3rd that our team is leading, I'll get paid next Tuesday. We get paid every Tuesday on our commissions. And the second way is to build a team. I think it's the most fun to teach my team how to sell what they love. That's like my most favorite part about this business is seeing my team flourish, seeing them be successful. And so we lock arms when we do that. That's called an override, and we get paid monthly on that. And then the third way to make money is on cash awards. And there's different cash awards at every level. There's 4 levels in Arbonne. The first level is district manager, and the average in that level is $300. Some people make more, some people make less. It depends on the amount of work you put in. It really is. If you have a number that would make a difference, the national average in the US is about $500, where there's more month than money. If you have a number, as your leader, we want to help you figure out what activity do I need to do to make a certain amount? And that's something we'll help you with. And at that first level, you can earn a $200 cash award. The second level of management is the area manager level. The average level is $1,500. Some people earn less, and some people earn more. You can earn a cash bonus of another $400. Here's what's really incredible about that level. It is willable to your family. That is probably the greatest gift in all of Arbonne, is that we can will our business to our family. The third level is the regional vice president level. And by the way, the area manager level, you're in the top 6% of our company. It's a huge deal. The third level regional vice president, the average is $6,000 a month with an opportunity to earn the Mercedes-Benz cash bonus program of $600. So you will be gifted $600 and you will be able to drive a white Mercedes, which is, our founder wanted us to have something pure, safe, and beneficial, and that is a white Mercedes. And you're in the top 2% of the company at that level. And then the national vice president level, the average is $22,000 a month. And that's really where a lot of people are able to pursue their passion for what they want to do in the world, where they have more time and more money, more influence, and a network to really make an impact. And that is why so many of us got started and put the hard work in. And again, there's so much opportunity based on what you're looking for and what you put in. I think my favorite thing about Arbonne is that everyone can flourish. Everyone has a different reason for joining. For me, for many of us, it's for personal reasons, for our family, and very practical reasons. But then you see what's possible and you want to help other people like achieve what they want. And then bigger than that, it's very purpose driven. Arbonne, Stephanie mentioned it, has a charitable organization called the Flourish Foundation, because really the culture of our company is to help people flourish. It doesn't matter your education, your race, your age, your gender, your religion. If you have the heart to serve and the will to work and to be coachable, we are inclusive and welcoming. We want as diverse a company as we can create to give people what we have. And we really champion authenticity through our passionate community. I've already gone over, see, these are all backwards, how to earn. In closing, just making healthy living our business, it really is simple. You use the products. What do you love? You start recommending them. You get paid when people buy the products that you recommended every single time. If I help someone that is loving their protein shake 17 years later, I might still get paid because they go online and they order. I can run the business from my phone, share the products, you share the products you love, and earn money on those sales. We support each other. We are all on different teams. That is like probably the coolest thing about our community, all different teams, and we are better together. That is our culture. We share a mission for healthy living to improve the mind, body, and skin. And so it costs $49 to become an independent consultant. This month, with a qualifying order, it's $25. Please talk to the person who invited you about that. You can become if you're thinking this sounds awesome, but I want to just get started with the products, you can become a preferred client and shop at a 20% discount. This month with the qualifying order, you can become a preferred client at no cost. So definitely talk to the person who invited you. I want to take a minute or two before we close. Just, some fears and hesitations that I felt and that we hear a lot. I don't have enough time. And I think what is so unique about this business is not everybody wants to leave their job. You may love your job. The cool thing about Arbonne, it gives you extra money and extra time so you can work it alongside what you're currently doing by just using products that you'd be using anyway. No matter what you do, you're washing your face, most likely, you're brushing your teeth, you're using deodorant, you're making a smoothie, or you might be having some sort of caffeine source. You're using personal care products. So if you switch over to Arbonne and love them and recommend them authentically, you can make money alongside being a parent, having a full-time job. We have people that are doctors and lawyers, nurses, students, full-time parents, people, men and women, athletes, trainers, like people with all different backgrounds from a GED to PhD that are in Arbonne. And so we're just excited to help you flourish in your life, whatever that looks like. So not having enough time, you just tell us how much time you have and we'll make the most of it. You might feel I don't have enough money. Well, we want to work within your budget. It's a very low startup cost. So let us know what your budget is. Let us know what products you're currently using that you want to switch over to Arbonne. We're going to help you make the best decisions with the budget that you have. What are people going to think? I mean, what I realized was if I lived my life for what everyone thought, I would also die by their approval. And I really they're not paying my bills. And so I ask again, if you had extra time and money, what would you do with that? And would anyone criticize you if you were able to live out your purpose or even part of your dreams? We stop dreaming at a certain point. We feel stuck. Like if you're living your dreams, no one's judging you. And if they do, they might not be a great friend. Like at some point we just grow up and we say, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for my family. I heard this, one of my mentors always said, we talked about what everyone would think. And she said, well, who's everyone? Who's everybody? Who's your everybody committee? Because really think about that when you're doing this. It's understandable. I felt that too. But the more and more you help more people, those are the people that I care about what they think. It's the people I'm serving that I think about, not the people who have their own stuff going on, right? And so those are just some of the things. So the cool thing is you can start by helping yourself feel better. You can help the people around you achieve their goals. And then just think about what's possible, because dreaming again is the biggest gift, especially with everything going on in the world. That's what we want to help you do. And it doesn't have to be a big dream. It can be a little one, you know, a little dream, even like to be on a call with positive people could be the answer for something you're looking for. So again, please check out earnings.arbonne.com. We thank you guys for being on. We hope that you took away something from tonight. Sorry that my slides were all messed up. You really hurt our heart. And I think that's what really matters. The bottom line is this: if you're wanting more, something made you say yes, we want to find out what that more looks like and how it would work for you. And do we have to grow? We have to grow, but we keep becoming better. I believe in getting better with age. And every day that I'm out of my comfort zone, something magical happens. And if we can help you get out of your comfort zone every single day, something magical will happen with you. So Stephanie, thank you for helping me with this. Kara, thank you for setting it up. We love our village, our tribe. We hope that you join us. And we just thank you for your time, you guys. So go have a good night, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
This is Rachel.